All right, here we are in the kitchen again. What we got here is a smoked drumstick from Bud's House of Meats on Cullen. That's the only place I buy all my smoked meats from. A pork bone, turkey neck, smoked this and smoked that, whatever they got in stock. Um, Also, we have some greens from the garden, some radish greens, some collard greens that I picked last season, froze it up, had it in the freezer. I'm taking it out to thaw right now. And what I have in here, I filled the crock pot with water. I got green onions from the garden, chopped garlic, and one jalapeno, and I put some of the chicken bouillon in there from the powdered form from the green jar that we always use. Okay, I'm about to put the meat in there, get the meat cooked, and once I remove that in a few hours, I'll put the greens and then put the meat back in and let it finish it out and add whatever seasonings I need. If I need salt, sometimes if the green's a little bitter, I might have to add a little sugar. It all depends as I'm cooking along. I'll just let y'all know and I'll come back to y'all once the process has already begun. See ya. Okay, we just arrived in one of my favorite meat markets in Pasadena, Texas. Smoke it in the lot. Yeah, I get so excited coming to this place. I'm like a little kid in a candy store. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off because some of these people don't like to be recorded. All right, it looks like Django and Blackjack are gonna have some dinner tonight. I like this place.
You need some help, sir?
Your purchase is free. If it ain't from Kansas, $20, your purchase of $3,000.
We got barbecue sandwiches and everything you might want.
Hey, where'd you get all that
I love
cash
this
in your
place.
cash
Look at
app? You
this.
mean this $750 that's in my cash app right now? Yes, that $750. Where'd you get all that cash?
Boy, talk about a candy store.
44.com and claim $750. You claimed $750? Yes.
All right, people. I just got back from a midday errand run, and I've came back in the turkey legs and a couple of ham hocks there. They're ready. They're ready to go. I need to debone those, and I'm gonna put them back into the stock after I put the greens in there. But let me tell you, this stock here, you could put lima beans in there, black eyed peas, split pea soup, or whatever you want to do. That's an excellent stock right there. Excellent smoky flavor. So what I'm going to do is use my collard greens, and later on we're going to do some collard green sandwiches, and or just eat them straight like that. But I'm going to have to come back and debone that once that cools down. I got some more errands to do, and I'm going to set it and forget it. That's the beauty of cooking with a crock pot. How about that? All right, we're back here. I decided to go ahead and put the little ham hocks and the turkey leg back in there. They're going to get deboned anyway, so I'll let that cook for another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. When I get back, it should be ready to debone, and the greens should be done by then. So I'll see y'all on the next segment. Okay, it's 5 o'clock and we're back in the kitchen. Just finished doing my last errand of the day, and it looks like Rosie came in here and turned them off for me. I didn't want them to overcook, but it turns out that they still need about an hour and a little bit more seasoning. So I put a little more of the green chicken bouillon, and I put about a small spoonful of sugar and a small spoonful of the bouillon. That should top it off, and no sugar. That was good enough. And I fished out all the meat, and I'm fixing to debone that and add it back into the greens and take it from there, and we'll pick it back up. All right, here we go. We're back in the kitchen. I finally deboned everything, got it back in the greens, and here it is. It looks pretty good. Everything's looking good. The greens are finally done. I added just a little bit more sugar and a little bit more of the bouillon, just a dash. And I made some rice-a-roni wild rice, straight off the box, easy to make. Here's the instructions. That's what it is to go with the greens. I got some cheese here, two different cheeses, and I got me a Asiago Panera bread bun here because I'm gonna make me a green sandwich, and I'm gonna lay it out with some pork belly. I got that at Choice Meat Market. That's what I got. It's not smoked. Half of it, I'm using just a quarter of it. I got about 2 more pounds that I'm gonna smoke myself. That way I have some smoked pork belly. So I already had it cut up with me. Had it cut up for about maybe a quarter inch thickness, and I'm gonna fry that up and complete my sandwich, and I'll come back with you on that. Okay, here we go, and the attack has begun. I got Mama a plate here, or anybody else, whoever wants to plate. We got some wild rice. I got some Navajo fry bread I made about a week ago. I think that's the last bun. They're gonna have to split it, or I think Rosie said she's gonna make some cornbread. So I think she might be making some cornbread in the back. Who knows? But here I got my sandwich. I had a sandwich like this once at the fair, and I knew once I tasted that and got the idea, I could make a better job. And I sure did. Here's my collard green sandwich with some toasty fatback. What do you? Oh, well, they served it to me with fatbacks at the market. I didn't care for those, so I got some pork belly. Basically, just unseasoned bacon, but you season it up and it cooks up just like bacon, kind of thick. Talking about a thick piece of bacon there. And that's what we got on the bottom. We got some mozzarella cheese on top, the greens. Everything's coming together on the Asiago Panera bread bun. See you on the next episode of Cooking with a Family.